Squad Bros, welcome back to the channel, and welcome to the single biggest dev blog since the merge, arguably since the beginning of Enlisted, all those years ago, 4.5 years ago for me personally. The economy changes that are here today are nothing short of absolutely game changing. It feels like an understatement to even say it like that because of how impactful these changes are. Okay, let's jump into it. I have seen these changes. My mic, you're not gonna get my genuine initial reactions just because my mic screwed up in the initial recording, so I apologize for that. You won't get my raw reactions here, but guys, let's jump into it. Number one, significant reduction in research time and silver prices. This is the big thing, guys. They said, hey, your feedback that you gave to us made us realize that we need to change. We need to make things better. And so, guys, they are, and this is unbelievable to me. They are increasing and accelerating XP progression by nearly 2 times as fast. In some cases, even more. So let's take a look at this. Changes to research costs. This is big. Okay, I can't even fathom how big this is because I have made so many videos on YouTube. Some of my most popular videos in Enlisted history and in my channel's history have been talking about the grind of Enlisted and how it's too much, right? Like if I had to pick one singular issue that I've talked about more than anything else in my time as a YouTuber in these 4 years of being a YouTuber for Enlisted, the grind is the thing that I've talked about the most on streams on Twitch, on streams on YouTube, and YouTube videos, so on and so forth. And to have them absolutely slash these numbers like it's a goddamn fire sale it's like there's someone else running the show at Darkflow. It's like I managed to mind control people at Darkflow and have made these changes. Okay, this is crazy. So you guys can obviously read this here. Tier 1, 23% reduction from 26,000 down to 20,000. That might not seem like a large amount, and that's because it's not. Tier 1 was never a huge grind. Tier 2 is immediately you get smacked in the face. All right, this is a roundhouse to the face in terms of XP cuts. 90,000 was what it used to be on average, down to 35,000. 61% decrease, 45,000 less XP required. Guys, that is so many games. Okay, that is so many games. Even for someone like me who's earning a lot of XP per game, that is so many games. So much time just slashed and reduced. Right? That's crazy. Going on to tier 3, a 53% reduction. And remember, guys, this is huge because this may be a 45,000, or this may be 61%, but it's 45,000 XP. This may be only 53%, so it's less. It's 8% less, but it's 77,000 XP. So it's a massive, massive reduction. Tier 3 is seeing so much reduced XP cost. Same thing going into tier 4. It might not seem like a lot at 35%, but this is nearly 60,000 XP less required to unlock something. That is shattering, right? That's crazy. The amount of people that are going to be able to play the game at a reasonable pace now is crazy, right? Tier 5, 176,000 down to 123,000. Guys, to put it in perspective, this is something like a 200% reduction in XP costs. This is basically like to give you guys perspective, this is as if Darkflow just came out and said, hey, everyone is now premium. Everyone that was free to play before, you are now a premium player, and everyone who is premium still gets double XP. They doubled the amount of XP that is that we're basically earning, or really more specifically, they halved the amount of XP required, which is effectively the same for every single player in Enlisted. Okay, that is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I thought that when they talked about this progression, we were going to get scraps. I thought that they were going to be giving us maybe 20% less, 10% less, something like that. For them to slash this as much as they did, I mean, is not only, I think, the correct choice, but is one of the best decisions that Darkflow has genuinely ever made. Let's take a look at enlisting soldiers. This is now going into silver cost, significantly lower, understatement of the century. Tier 1 soldiers down to 600. Fantastic change. This means that everyone is going to be able to get a bunch of tier 1 soldiers. Now, it is important to keep in mind that as XP costs go down, silver costs effectively go up because you're earning things faster, which means you need silver to compensate for that, right? Because if I earn something faster, and because XP is tied to silver, if I earn something 20% faster, that means that I need 20% more silver to be able to match that. And Darkflow is absolutely answering that, right? So you can see here, enlisting a soldier, tier 1 down 80%, just 600. Everyone can outfit their squads easy peasy. Tier 2 soldiers, same thing, 80% cost reduction down to just 1,500 silver. Okay, you can easily outfit your whole squads with tier 2 soldiers, easy peasy. Tier 3 soldiers are pretty pricey at 5,000, but still a 44% cost reduction. And I love this because in my opinion, I think it is great for them to kind of backload the XP and the silver costs, right? Put it to where like tier 4, tier 5, that's where you really got to be grinding, but you're able to like get everything, and then you're kind of grinding for those last little bits of points. Because let's be real, guys, the difference between a tier 4 soldier and a tier 1 soldier is not a lot. Okay, it really isn't. I know you guys watch my videos. You can see I don't have a lot of high tier soldiers because at the end of the day, they just don't matter. And I'm a lazy sack of shit. And I don't want to go through and buy all these tier 4 soldiers, right? And give them perks and level them up and all that stuff. So you can get by with just tier 1 soldiers and tier 2 soldiers for that matter. And I know you can because I do it all the time. So giving the players who want to grind that out and want to really get that last little min-max bit of XP out of the game and get that little bit of min-max and really perfect everything, giving them the option to do so and reducing the costs is fantastic, while simultaneously letting players who are kind of getting in at the beginning of it and want to just outfit to that 95% efficiency mark, they can do that easily here as well. Vehicles, you can take a look at these, same things, massive cuts across the board. Good stuff. Again, backloading the XP costs. I think the important thing to note here, guys, is that BR5, tier 5 stuff isn't seeing a significant reduction in terms of proportion to unlocking versus being able to buy stuff. Now, that isn't to say that the changes don't matter. They absolutely matter. What I'm saying here is, if it previously it took 176,000 XP, we'll round that off to 180,000. So 180,000 XP to unlock a weapon. That's 18,000 silver because it's about 10 to 1. 3,000 costs, you could get about 6 guns. The same thing is true now. 12,000 silver to unlock something, and you can buy about 6 guns with the silver that you earn from unlocking it. So that hasn't changed significantly, but it means that for every gun you buy after that, or all the silver that you've saved up to that point, you are saving that now. You are making a massive gain in that regard. So I'm just keeping, I just wanted to point that out, like the math in terms of unlocking things as you, or buying things as you unlock it hasn't significantly changed. But since the overall costs are lower, grinding for additional things and is going to be better, and your wallets aren't going to be as empty and as pressed, which is a good thing, right? Also, massive discounts for upgrade costs, and keep in mind this is upgrade price with maximum discount. You should always be getting that discount. Don't upgrade yourself without that discount. Why waste silver? Equipment has also seen pretty significant cost reductions. Melee weapons down from 500 to 100. I don't know if this counts swords. Grenades down a little bit. Mines down a little bit. Backpacks down quite a bit, down to 80. Down 80%, down to 200. Binoculars, flasks, medkits, all the same thing. So you're going to be able to outfit your guys with standard equipment, right? Standard equipment, easy peasy to get. Okay, that's a lot, guys. My God, this is a lot. Okay, it's an understatement to say that this is huge. There's no words to describe how massive this is in the sense of making the game better. Okay. No forced conversion of research points. So if you guys didn't know, previously they were going to make it to where every research point you earned over a certain cap was automatically translated to silver. They're now saying, nope, we're not going to do that. We won't do that at all. We're just going to let you earn silver infinitely. And I think, again, this is a good choice. I think that the players who are really like stockpiling a lot of research points are few and far between. They are a very small minority of the population, and therefore, why piss them off? Why bother? I just don't think it matters that much. I am surprised that they did this. I don't think they needed to. I think logically it makes sense to put a limit on it, but at the same time, I think this is a good choice. I think it's a fine choice. I think it's player friendly, and I'm always a big supporter of that. They did say that they want to offer potentially an opportunity for people to voluntarily convert it to silver, which is cool, or provide the opportunity to make to buy these future veterans boxes at a favorable price or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Bonus silver for battle heroes is going to be exactly as proposed. So if you guys didn't know, now for every battle hero that you gain in game, you're going to get a nice little boost of 100 silver and up to a maximum of 500 per battle. That's pretty nice. They said, hey, we think this is good. Everybody liked this. And I agree. I think that's good, especially when combined with this stuff up here. And then finally, guys, dynamic bonuses for join any team. So if you didn't know, a lot of people had some complaints about join any team. The biggest complaint being that if you were to join any team, you're increasing your chances for defeat, since if you join any team, you're most likely to get put on a team that has lower populations of skilled players. And therefore, what Darkflow is going to be doing is that if you join any team and you end up winning, then you get the 50% bonus for victory and you get a 20% bonus for silver. And those are going to stack together to, I guess, be 1.8. I guess that's multiplicative, and 1.2 times 1.5 is 1.8. But is that even true? Wouldn't it be 1.7? I guess that's additive if it's 1.7. Anyway, whatever. Maybe this is just a typo. I don't really know. I'm not good enough at math to do that in my head, especially not while I'm recording. So, anyway, basically, if you win, you'll get the victory bonus on top of a nice little 20% bonus. And if you lose when you join any team, then you'll actually get a 50% bonus. So you'll get a reward as if you won, which is sick. That's great. That's amazing. Like, I think that's like a fantastic change. That's a good change. And that is, that's the right thing to do. Now joining any team has a very serious bonus. You just always get that win bonus. And then you have a nice little 20% on top if you win a game. Beautiful. And that's all. It seems crazy to say that's all because this is such an unbelievable change. Again, this is not out right now, so I would recommend you guys do not spend any silver. Hopefully this comes out here soon. But what a change, guys. What a change. Please let the devs know your guys' thoughts on this down below. Let me know your thoughts on this down below. You can obviously tell that I am very supportive of this. I think this is incredible changes. I think I've been saying this personally for 4.5 years that this needs to be changed. The research costs need to be lowered. And those sons of bitches, they did it. They did it. Those crazy bastards absolutely did it. This is, I think, the first step to making Enlisted truly better, right? I think this is one of the biggest changes to make Enlisted a better game that has ever happened. I think it is on par or similar, at least, to the merge. So, wow, what an unbelievable change, guys. Let me know your thoughts down below again. Like and subscribe for more Enlisted news and updates, and join our community Discord. The link for that is down in the description below. And without anything else, I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.